Welcome to Organize Your Ass Astrology for the week of May 31st to June 6th. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. So on Monday, May 31st, it is the moon's day on Monday. Every Monday is, so be sure to give yourself some extra TLC. You want to nurture yourself as much as possible on Monday because it's the most sensitive day of the week, and you also want to have plenty of energy for your entire week. So give yourself extra love on Monday. The moon is in Aquarius all day Monday, so let your freak flag fly, or fly yourself like this crazy chick. She's definitely embodying that Aquarian vibe. So keywords and phrases for Aquarius: intelligent, detached, original, weird, rebellious, friendly, humanitarian, innovative, and unpredictable. So that's the vibe. The unpredictable energy is the vibe for Monday. So you may want to take the bull by the horns and be unpredictable yourself. And essentially go out on a limb and do something different, maybe do something a little crazy, maybe go against the grain. You always want to touch upon a new aspect of yourself when the moon is in Aquarius, because that is what inspiration is. When you're conjuring up something within yourself that you didn't know was there. So tap in to a new aspect of yourself under the Aquarian moon. Also on Monday, Mars, the planet of action and drive and passion, initiative, will trine, that's a harmonious aspect, Neptune, the world of spirituality, of art, of agape, of compassion. So Neptune is like otherworldliness. It's artistic. It goes beyond words. It's really touching God. So when these two energies come together, it's a little bit strange. Think of Aries coming together successfully with Pisces. Like, how can those two energies blend together well for a successful result? So consider that. If you know astrology, that's a sort of a shortcut to understanding how to make the most of this transit. Sensuality, creativity, and imagination are stimulated by this transit, making it ideal for romance and artistic projects. Though not a high energy transit, it will make it easy to tap into the subtle vibrational energies and express spirituality, intuition, and creativity. So exercise is really good, especially exercise with music or dance, because we're talking about Mars energy with Neptune, which is art and imagination. So see how you can put your masculine, alpha, energetic energy toward things that are imaginative, creative, or spiritual. However you might want to do that. Maybe you write a meditation out that you use in the future. Maybe you dance or work out to music, or maybe you aggressively write a short story or a poem, but definitely use that energy of Mars, that powerful energy of drive and initiative, and somehow combine it with your imagination on Monday. On Tuesday is Mars's day. Every Tuesday is. So it's a big get shit done day. We have extra drive and initiative, and the moon will be in Aquarius. So Aquarius moon is good for innovating. So when we're talking about innovating, we're saying, okay, well, this is cool, but this is something that we've never done before. This is innovative. Now, again, it is Mercury retrograde. So sometimes those brilliant ideas wind up being ridiculous. So you want to have a good sense of what actually might be practical and realizable versus those things that are just, crazy town. But still, if you've had a project that you've already started, the Aquarius moon is good for innovating it, taking it to the next level. Aquarius moon is also good for friendship. Aquarius rules friendship. They're excellent friends. It also rules the group. So group activities are favored when the moon is in Aquarius. Think of the energy of the collective can really empower you. So think of like-minded people, groups who have that commonality in mind, who share similar interests, that energy can be very, very powerful to leverage. Doing something new, as we said, and focusing on your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals is ideal to do under the Aquarius moon. Aquarius embodies the concept of why not? Meaning that if you want to do something, well, why not do it? There are no dangling carrots in the universe, meaning that your ability to want something or to desire something comes with it the built-in prerequisite ability for you to have it. So there are no dangling carrots in the universe. If you really want something, you can achieve it, but you must align your desires with your beliefs, which is going to be helpful when the moon is in Pisces. Some famous Aquarians who have brightened up the world: Mikhail Baryshnikov. He is a high-flying Aquarius, literally. They can really fly, Aquarians. James Dean is an Aquarian. Michael Jordan, another guy who can really fly. Oprah Winfrey and Jennifer Aniston, our favorite friend, at least my favorite friend. So it's important to remember Aquarius is ruled by two planets, traditionally Saturn, which is about grit and responsibility and determination. It's school of hard knocks and hard work, but it's also ruled by Uranus, which is the planet of rebellion, the unexpected. And if we look at these famous Aquarians, Mikhail Baryshnikov, obviously, in order to become so successful in ballet, he obviously had to embody the more Saturnian aspects of Aquarius. James Dean, not saying that the work that he did wasn't difficult, obviously it was, but him being a rebel without a cause, that's very Aquarius. And also unforeseen upsets or accidents, that's very Uranian. So you'll see with the different Aquarians that are in the world that they usually embody a mixture of both the Saturn hard work and also the innovative, eclectic, rebellious aspect of Uranus. So those two together make, a balanced Aquarius. On Wednesday, June 2nd, it's Mercury's day, so expect a lot of communications. Pad your schedule, leave a little bit of extra wiggle room for things that might come up out of the blue. The moon will be in Pisces all day Wednesday. Pisces keywords and phrases include dreamy, compassionate, mystical, changeable, creative, elusive, osmotic. And when I say osmotic, I mean osmosis. So if you put two plants of different varieties next to each other, they would start taking on each other's characteristics. Likewise, the 5 people that you're around the most become like you, or you become like the 5 people that you're around the most. So especially when the moon is in Pisces and we're more porous, be extra careful with who you spend your time with, whose biographies you're reading, what films you're watching, because again, you're going to be more porous under the Pisces moon and you'll be taking that energy in. Vague. Pisces are delightfully vague and very romantic and extremely intuitive. Pisces is the very last sign of the zodiac. So they're the most spiritualized, they're the most evolved. They are aware that we are all one, that we come from one and that we end up in one. So that's why there's so much compassion and intuition, because they feel like you, they are you. And we can find ourselves extra sensitive when the moon is in Pisces, and very compassionate. It really embodies that essence of agape, that sense of unconditional love, that very, what would Jesus do mentality. So keep that in mind. Famous Pisceans, Elizabeth Taylor. So remember, Pisces is also about escape. Liz Taylor obviously escaped through her acting career, but also through spirits. And spirits will do that. Like when you actually drink alcohol, they activate spirits within you. Sometimes not really great spirits, but Pisces are very much into escape, for better or worse. Steve Jobs, Pisces actually, they get lost in their work. And he obviously did, or he wouldn't have achieved so much. Harry Belafonte.
Stack banana till the morning come.
Pisces, and Drew Barrymore, who as of late has made a bit of a comeback. I think she has her own television show. And of course, John Bon Jovi. If anyone's living on a prayer, it's Pisces. So hang on, you're halfway there, living on a prayer. Happy Wednesday. Thursday, June 3rd, it's Jupiter's day. So it's all about expansion and growth and really going big and really thinking about how you can maximize your creative potential. So Pisces moon most of the day on Thursday, entering Aries at 1:58 p.m. EDT. So Pisces moon is really important, I think, on Thursday, because last week we had a lunar eclipse, which is essentially an opportunity for us to step into this new energy. It's a vibrational upgrade, the eclipse. So what doors are you opening? What vibration are you stepping into? And with the eclipse, usually it's like one of those things. It's very shit or get off the pot. Now, generally speaking, are you going to experience abundance or scarcity? Are you going to experience love or fear? Are you going to experience joy or misery? So it's a matter of making that decision of what vibrational state you're going to enter. What door are you going to enter into? And this Pisces moon on Thursday is going to help us really get settled into our new vibratory state from that eclipse last week. Pisces moon is really good for resting and sleeping. So much takes place when you sleep. And Pisces rules the subconscious. So it's a good idea to make sure that you're giving yourself suggestions before you go to sleep. As I sleep, I thank you in advance for restoring my cells to perfect health. Also, you just don't want to think anything negative when you go to sleep. I think a lot of times we get so busy, the only time we actually get to worry is when we are about to go to sleep. Then we have time like, oh geez, I have to do this and that. And that's the worst thing that you can do, is worry or think negative thoughts before sleep, because before you sleep, your subconscious locks in whatever was in your brain and you marinate in it all night long. So you do not have the luxury of a negative thought before you go to sleep. You might want to listen to a meditation or just think happy thoughts. Meditation is really good under the Pisces moon. Remember, Pisces rules the subconscious, and visualizing is really important too when the moon is in Pisces, because all changes take place in the psyche first. So you want to see in your mind's eye what you want to have happen, and you want to visualize the best case scenarios in the different areas of your life, especially before you go to sleep, and especially under the Pisces moon. Romance, Pisces is very romantic, creative and spiritual pursuits, escape, healthy escapes, and indulging. Again, Pisces is very indulgent, so make sure you're indulging in a healthy way that is good for you, that's reminiscent of this new door you're walking into, this new energy you're going to allow yourself to align with. So keep that in mind for especially Thursday. You know, with that eclipse last week, it is a matter of this vibrational upgrade. What are you going to embody? What are you going to imbue? What energy? And then, you know, like a magnet doesn't, you know, worry about what it attracts what it is. You will then attract what it is that you want. But you got to get into that vibrational space. So you have to feel abundant. You got to feel in love. You got to feel whatever it is that you want to manifest, and see it, experience it in the psyche first. When you experience the emotions of having what it is that you desire, that's when your subconscious holds on to it and locks it in. Also, on Thursday, despite it being a Pisces moon, it is really good for work. The sun, which is life and vitality, will make a harmonious trine to Saturn, the planet of discipline, work, and responsibility. This transit makes it easier to reach your goals. More responsibilities can be taken on without added stress. That sounds like a miracle. A good time to pass on your knowledge to others, and handling routine duties will come with more ease as well. You may also, on Thursday with this transit, receive recognition from prior efforts. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe a thumbs up, maybe a compliment, maybe a good review. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also on Thursday, you have Venus trining Jupiter. The two benefics of the zodiac, Venus and Jupiter, are harmoniously trining each other. So this is a really great day. So Venus is love and beauty and even money, and Jupiter is about expansion and growth. So love, beauty, and money is going to most likely expand, one of them, if not all of them, on Thursday with this aspect. Bringing good cheer, optimism, love. This transit is good for seeking love in particular. We are also better able to relax and express the more affectionate and welcoming sides of our personalities. It's a great date night, for instance, on Thursday. It's a good transit for socializing and shopping, as good fortune can be found in unexpected places. So be sure to have fun, a little bit at least, on Thursday. On Friday, June 4th, Friday is Venus's day, so spread the love, but despite it being Venus's day, it packs a punch because the moon will be in Aries. So Aries keywords and phrases include courage, self-focus. Remember, it's the house of self, the house of self-assertion, so it's about your identity. Initiating first, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. They like being first. They like being number one. So maybe think, where do you want to be number one in your life? What do you want to be first at doing? Enthusiasm is another key word. Assertive, again, Aries is the house of self-assertion. Its key phrase is I am. And that is the most important key phrase ever for yourself, because whatever you put after I am determines your reality, your identity. It determines your perception, and it determines what it is that you get out of life, because we don't get what we want, but we get what we vibrationally are by virtue of like attracting like. That's why you always want to say positive things. I am awesome, or I am happy, or I am in love, or whatever. You never want to say I am sick or I am tired if you can help it. You want to assert what it is that you want to be true, because your mind is listening. Your subconscious is listening. Impatient is another key word. Aries want everything done yesterday. Pioneering, leadership, and quick. They're very quick on the uptake. It's pretty tough to hide anything from an Aries. They're very, very intuitive. Famous Aries include Reese Witherspoon, who was such a success. Not just is she an actress, but I think she has a book club and she has production companies. And if you never saw the show Big Little Lies, I suggest you binge that. It's by David E. Kelly. You can thank me later. It's really amazing. Marlon Brando, Aries. Diana Ross, Mariah Carey. Who says Aries aren't romantic? Diana Ross hears a symphony. Play sweet and tenderly. Whenever her love is around, violins even play. And Mariah Carey, she's still pining for that guy that someday will love her. Robert Downey Jr., one of my favorites. I was told I looked like him a long time ago, and that really made my confidence really, really big. And here I am. So there's 5 Aries who have brightened up the world. On Saturday, June 5th, Saturday is Saturn's day, so it's all about discipline and grit and responsibility and eating your frogs, getting your ducks in a row. Aries moon all day, entering Taurus very late at 1:46 a.m. EDT. So that's 10:46 p.m. if you are on the West Coast. So keep that in mind. Aries moon is good for a fresh start. It's good for physical activity, work that yields immediate results. Remember, Aries is very impatient. They don't have time to let's see how it goes. No, they want to see results immediately. So anything that yields immediate results is good for the Aries moon. Self-assertion. Remember, who are you asserting yourself as? I am X. Maybe you need to tell somebody, you can't do that again. Maybe you need to slap somebody on the wrist. That's good to do on Saturday when the moon is in Aries. And also new projects. And I put new in quotations because we are under Mercury Retrograde. So you don't want to start anything new in particular, but if something has been brewing for a while, if you planted the seed for a project a long time ago or a while back or for the 29th of May, then hey, why not? So anything new, do that on Saturday with the moon in Aries. Also, on Saturday, Mercury, that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, will make an awkward square with Neptune. So Neptune is confusion. It makes all things one, which can be good, but it can also fuddy things up. It can obfuscate things. So this is a transit that can make you confused. You can complicate discussions rather easily. So you want to stick to the basics and be clear. Know when to say when in regard to drink. Like this guy, like he is probably, my guess is 2 drinks away from like being on the floor, or maybe I would say 3 or 4, 3.5 drinks and he's going to be on the floor. So watch out for doing too much. It's really the best time to enjoy art and do art, maybe create music or dance or write or appreciate such creativity. Also on Saturday, whoa, look at her with that candy bar. She means business. Mars, the planet of action, drive, and initiative, will oppose Pluto, god of the underworld, where the nasties come up. So this is a very intense transit. You're going to feel very passionate, most likely. It's going to give you extra energy to achieve your desires. Just make sure you have desires, or you may go a little bit off the grid. Physical and creative pursuits are favored under this transit, but other issues may come about where courage and strength are required. Carefully and healthfully express primal energy with a proper outlet. So these energies are very, very primal, Mars and Pluto. So you want to have something to go and attack. You want to have a plan for Saturday because again, you have that, previous transit with Mercury square Neptune, and then you have Mars opposed Pluto. Make sure you have a plan for Saturday and make sure you have a place where you can channel your energy and your creativity and your passion and your drive. And Sunday, well, the energy really lightens up on Sunday. It's the sun's day, number 1. So be sure to celebrate being alive, enjoy your body, enjoy the sun with your SPF. The moon will be in musical Taurus all day long. And this guy, he's just really enjoying music. And so should you. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. So this is a really great opportunity for us to enjoy our lives, enjoy our bodies, enjoy the simple things. Taurus words and phrases include stability, security, sensuality. Taurus really wants 2 things. They want security and they want sensuality. They want to feel good. They can be somewhat hedonistic. So you want to enjoy your body and enjoy the security that you've built up for yourself. Possessions, Tauruses love their things. They also love their money. They can be very materialistic. Music, again, loyal. There's no sign that's more loyal than Taurus. Taurus can be loyal to a fault. They can also be stubborn, practical, status quo. Taurus probably came up with the expression, if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's very Taurus, steadfast and solid. So essentially, if we think of it, what we're doing this week with the Aquarius moon that we start with is we're thinking, okay, well, this would be great. Wouldn't it be great if? You're thinking about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your ideals. Then we get to the Pisces moon midweek, and it's a matter of allowing ourselves to start believing we can achieve those by training our subconscious to experience the emotions that you would have if you were to achieve those goals. Then we hit Aries, and it's about then asserting yourself. I am this, I am that. That is reminiscent of the hopes, dreams, and wishes and ideals from the Aquarius moon, what you've also put in your subconscious under the Pisces moon. When the Aries moon comes, you're asserting it. You're determining your identity. You're making the decision. This is who you are. And then on Sunday, with the Taurus moon, you're grounding it. You're enjoying it. You're letting it become part of your cells, part of your routine, and you're making it fixed because Taurus is a fixed sign. Thank you so much for watching Organize Your Ass Astrology. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you are looking for a psychic astrology reading, don't go into a building like this that has a sign like that. Just don't do it. Instead, see me. We'll read your tarot cards. We'll run your chart, find out where the eclipse hit in your chart, what changes are upcoming, and where Mercury retrograde is in your chart, what lessons you might be repeating, and how you can really make the most of your life during this time. It's a little gnarly, so a reading can be very helpful. Just check out my website, psychicsun.com, and we will hook you up with a reading. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you soon.